I would like to mention before I actually start this video that if I'm not too loud, it's mainly because I am recording this at 2 in the morning. My family is asleep and I don't want them to hear me. Also, my cat is asleep in my bed and I don't want to wake him up either. So yes, hope you enjoyed. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel and to my first ever actual YouTube video. For today's video, I'm gonna be showing you everything I crocheted for Christmas this year. This year I actually had time to make a lot more than before, mainly because ever since I started crocheting, I try my best to crochet at least my family something, and if I have time I crochet my friends something else. But this year I was able to crochet things for my family and for my friends. But before I actually start showing you everything, I do want to say all the patterns that I used to make these I don't own, so if you're interested in any of the patterns I used, I'll link them and you can probably make your own of any of these I made. You see me looking down, it's because I have written the names of the people that I got the patterns from, so I'm sorry if I'm just looking down and stuff. So, but to start off, I'm gonna start with what I made my friends. This pattern is by Pokegurumi. I got it off of Ribbler, and it's this. It's Piplup from Pokemon, and this is how it came out. I did glue everything besides the wings and the feet. I did sew those, but other than that, I glued everything else. But yeah, this is so cute. So this is by Emerald Rose Crochet, and it's this Bananasaurus. It's a dinosaur dressed as a banana, and this is how it came out. I don't know if you could tell, but these two yarns are different sizes. So this cream color, like vanilla, this is a size super bulky, so number 6, and the yellow is actually number 5, so just bulky, so it's a little bit thinner than this one. Same with this, the brown is bulky and the green is super bulky. I feel like if I changed this to just a bulky yarn like the yellow, it would come out a little bit, tiny bit smaller, but I honestly like the way this came out. This pattern is by Sweet Pea Plush, and I got it off of Etsy, and it's this cute bunny wearing a onesie. This is the cutest thing ever. I feel like I would make myself one. But the only difference from that pattern and how I made it is, so in the actual pattern, you have to put like buttons right here, and that's how you close the onesie. I just decided to sew it together. I also added, so in the pattern it was just plain black safety eyes, but I added these ones that are like a darker pink, and I think this just brought so much better. Like, I don't know, it just looks better with those eyes. I feel like I would make in the future more of these bunnies and like the different onesies. But yes, this is so cute. Now for my family, next one is actually this Gojo cat, and this is actually by Fluffy Dot Crochet on Ribbler. It's also a free pattern. The only thing that I didn't change anything of this. I just added a key ring to make it a keychain, but it was really easy. I made it in like an hour. But this is the cutest thing ever. I made this for my sister. And this Gojo one was actually part of a gift exchange. We do like a Secret Santa, and I got my sister. I had already bought her everything else, but I was like, why not put her something handmade into the gift, you know? So that's what I did. The next one is also for my sister, but it's just a regular gift, and it's pretty small, but like, again, I wanted mainly to focus on the exchange gift, and for her I still wanted to give her something regular, you know. Now this is a Batman pattern by I don't know how to pronounce her channel. It's here on YouTube. It is a Spanish pattern, but this is how it came out. It was so easy to make. The only difference that I did was added the keyring, obviously, but also she used felt to do the Batman logo. I just painted it directly with a marker. But in her YouTube channel, she has a lot more of like these miniatures. So I was like, once I saw this, I needed to make it. The next one, now I don't want to do anything political in here, obviously. My dad has been asking me for this for the longest time. I'm pretty sure it was like for a year, if I'm correct, if not longer. And this pattern is by Mariah's Lovely Hobby Amigurumis on here on YouTube, and it's this AMLO. It's the previous president of Mexico. My dad, I don't know what he has with this man, but he's been asking me to make him this for the longest time, and I was like, I need to make it. The pattern is in Spanish. It didn't take me long to make it either. I feel like it took me longer to translate the pattern and write it than actually making it. Now, this is the first time I've ever did like embroidered the hair. Is that what it's called? It was so satisfying to do this. The face details, while embroidering it, I realized I should have gotten like a thinner yarn, but I don't think it came out that bad, honestly. So, but yes, this was, I'm glad I finally was able to make it, because my dad has been asking for this for the longest. So yes, it's so cute. Now lastly, so before I showed this, so I do have my own crochet business, and the thing that I get the most asked to make is these personalized grandpas, and I've never made like a grandma, so I feel like that was my opportunity to make one. So this is the pattern. I actually used the grandpa one, and it's by Heavy Knit Toys off of Etsy. And now, before I showed this, the thing is, all of these, nobody who I'm gifting these, they don't know what they're getting besides my mom. Mainly because my grandmother passed away before I was born, so I didn't know what she wore and stuff. So I did have to ask my mom to help me a little. She does not know how it came out, so it's still a secret, honestly. But here she is. So I used the grandpa pattern, because they do have a grandma pattern, but she wears a dress, and my grandma did not wear dresses as often. I actually don't know, obviously, but this is what my mom told me she wore the most. It was her little maroon shoes with her brown pants and a beige shirt that had a bit of like brown stripes that matched her pants. And her hair, she always wore it in a braid, so that's what I did. And I added white yarn in the front, because my mom did say she had like gray hairs in the front. I freehanded like her hair at first. I crocheted it, but it came out really weird, and I didn't like the way it looked, so I just cut a bunch of strands of black yarn and white and attached it to the head. So my mom does know what she's getting, but she doesn't know how it came out. So I'm really excited. I'm so glad I actually finished them on time before anything. But yes, that's all I crocheted for Christmas this year as gifts. Like I said in the beginning, I will have all the patterns that I mentioned down below, well, in the description. I'll link any of the links and where I got them, like the YouTube videos from Ribbler, Etsy. I'll have them all linked below. And if you want to check out my business, like my crocheting business, I'll also link the TikTok and my Instagram and any other links out there if you want to follow more. But yes, I hope you enjoyed my first ever video. Yeah, make sure to like, subscribe if you're interested to see anything more. Yeah, thank you.